Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. Each month, I give away 2 free readings. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below your video. Let me know how you've connected to the messages. Also, let me know that you have subscribed. I will alert winners in April on April 30th. So if you hear from me sooner than that, I haven't chosen winners yet. Make sure you check my reply back to you on April 30th because that's when winners will be announced. Also, I've just set up a new Instagram, so make sure you connect with me and follow me on there. I'll be following everybody back as well. You can find me under Urban Soul Guru or just look me up under channel 143 by Antonia. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm so grateful for your support on my channel. Now let's jump in to your mid-month love horoscopes. Hi Virgo. This reading is for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising in Love for April 15th through the end of the month. Virgo in Love, April through the end of the month. Virgo, I still have some availability left in April for personal readings, for healing work as well. Reach out if you need it. Virgo in Love. Virgo, all right. There's one thing on your mind right now. It's work. It's work. It's finances. You're all about making your money right now. That's where it's at. That's where your focus is at. But here's a message for you, Virgo. Get back to what it is that you love. Get back to who it is that you love, because you might be working too hard and it might start to drain you. Okay? Let's get a little bit more clarity on that. Virgo in Love in April 15th. Okay. Part of this cycle of prioritizing what it is that you love has to do with resolving a karmic issue. Okay, karmic issues are coming up for a lot of signs right now. I'm not surprised. We had Mercury retrograde. Now we're in April. We just stepped into, as of the time of this reading, we've now stepped into Jupiter retrograde. Okay, so retrogrades bring about karmic lessons that needs to be learned. Yours is this: working hard. You love what you do, but somebody needs that attention too. But for some of you, I feel like what you're doing, even though you're making it a priority, and love may be the catalyst for working so hard. Family could be the catalyst for working so hard. It's so beautiful, but it does need to be balanced. Okay, family life needs to be balanced a little bit better with work. Same with getting back to doing something you love outside of work. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person or a relationship, okay? But this does pertain to your love reading and love for the second half of April. Make sure you're still spending enough time with your partner, with your kids, with your family. Sitting at the center of your reading is let your friends help you. For some of you, you just need to be out with your friends. Okay, you need to step aside from all of this weight that you have at work. Even if you're super motivated and you want to do it, you still need some downtime. While you are out with your friends, if you are single, you will be meeting somebody. You'll be meeting somebody. Oh, you could potentially be meeting the love of your life. But I see a connection with friends here, okay? Gemini had similar cards here. There may be a Gemini crossover for some of you, Virgo. But yeah, there's this friendship energy that helps you pull in somebody that you're genuinely compatible with. This is a higher vibing love for you, but you have to make time for it. If you're single and you don't want to be single, you would appreciate having a beautiful high-level soulmate and partner come into your life. Pull work aside a little bit, even if it's one day a week, one night a week. Go out with your friends. A big message for you, Virgo, is to be more social at this time. While you are socializing, while you are out with your friends, you're not obsessing over work so much. You're not obsessing over love. You're just having a good time with friends. You will attract somebody very high vibing to you. Also, don't be put off. Try to stay open-minded if a friend wants to suggest connecting you with somebody else, okay? Their radar, their intuition for many of you will be spot on. This is a partner you should really, or potential partner that you should really keep an open mind to, or even just the friend connecting the two of you. Keep an open mind, okay? Somebody really good for you, Virgo, is coming through. But for many of you, this person has already arrived. maybe the both of you are dealing with this karmic issue. I'm definitely feeling, Virgo, that it may not be just one of you working too hard. Maybe you both need to prioritize time a little bit for those of you in couple relationships. So we have this karmic lesson, forgiving and learning, clarified by deception. Some of this deception may come through people outside of your relationship. I don't see, for the majority of you, this isn't a connection to your current partner, okay? But it's somebody on the outskirts of the relationship. A friend, a family member, somebody who's maybe a little jealous. I'm feeling a lot of jealousy come through this card. And that jealousy may have motivated somebody to at least attempt to create a little bit of drama, okay? This month, it's all about letting go and forgiving. For some of you, where this pertains to the partner, the karmic experience may have come through with someone who's now an ex, I'm feeling. And you know that this is karmic, right? There may have been a particular deception that has come up not just in your past relationship, but you've dealt with this more than once in the past with either them or maybe even other exes, okay? There's definitely a karmic connection here to this deceptive energy. It's time to cut cords, but do it with peace, okay? You're ready. You are ready. By the time you get to April 15th, you are ready to move past this, Virgo. You are ready to genuinely say, okay, look, I'm not letting you back into my life because I have healthier boundaries now. I'm open to something new. I don't have to distract myself with working all the time. I'm genuinely more healed. But what I'm going to offer you, and the gift I'm going to give myself now, is forgiveness. I'm cutting energy cords. I'm letting the anger go, the resentment go, the sadness, the grief. I'm over it. I am effing over it, okay? And that's why it's time to be out with your friends again. For some of you, work was just sort of an escape from having to deal with this energy, especially if this came up with your current or former romantic partner. For some of you, the deception, it may not be a hardcore deception. It may not have been that somebody was unfaithful, okay? But something you would still sort of classify as deceptive. I'm feeling for some of you, a partner was spending a little more money they weren't telling you about or something like that. And it really may have turned you off for a bit, but you love them. Okay, this person is still the one for you. Maybe you've been out socializing a little too much with friends. Maybe that's where you've put the energy into friends. You put the energy into work, and your partner's like, are you ever going to forgive this and let this go? Can we move forward? Now's the time to move forward. If you still want to be with this person, do what you can to let it go. Honest conversations. Really talk about this. Really talk to your partner about, look, you may not have thought this was deceptive. You may not even see that you did anything wrong here. However you did, I'm not even coming from this place of judgment, but I'm going to communicate this with you so we can resolve this and move on. If you want to stay together, I really, really, really see this getting resolved over the next 2 weeks, okay? But it does require you to offer forgiveness. Now, Virgo, if you're the one who needs to be forgiven, stay very open when your partner is trying to communicate with you why what you did hurt them or bothered them or why it felt deceptive, even if you weren't consciously trying to deceive anybody, okay? Keep an open mind to their perspective and the experience that they had. If you can do that, they'll offer you the forgiveness that you need, okay? I do see many of you, if you're having a little bit of an issue in that realm, you move on together. The only Virgos I'm seeing that are truly cutting ties at this time is if it was something major, like somebody stepping out with a third party, they were unfaithful. I do see those of you who've gone through that really saying, look, I forgive you, I get it, I appreciate the time that we had, but I want this new love, okay? So we move on to this. For those of you who want the new love, you've cut ties, you're moving on now. You're really moving on now. You feel good. Your heart's lighter. You want to be out with your friends. Trust is clarifying friends. Trust the friend that says, look, I have somebody in mind for you. I met somebody or somebody at work, or this person just seems like they'd be a really good match for you. Will you keep an open mind? Trust them. But also trust that when you are out with friends, you are not, knee deep in work and distracting yourself. You're not sitting at home alone because you've gone through this breakup. If you put yourself out there, Trust that someone can come in actually very, very quickly for you, Virgo. The reason why is that this won't be a rebound for you. If you're still feeling kind of that rebound-ish energy with new people, then that message doesn't apply. But for so many of you who have gone through breakups, you're kind of over it. Even if on April 1st you're like still feeling kind of terrible about it, something happens the first half of April. Now you step into April 15th, the rest of the month, you just kind of let it go. You have some sort of peace of mind, and it might come out of the blue. It might be because now you're prioritizing friendships, you're having fun again. You're not sitting home overthinking what went wrong, why did they do this, what's the next step, this is why I feel sad. You're just stepping out of those patterns. There really is healing for you. But friends, trust them. Trust in friends that have proven to be trustworthy to you. Because like I said, for some of you, especially for those of you who are in relationships, you're still together, there could have been a friend who was jealous. Currently is still jealous, okay? The message for you here is to be more conscious of the friends and the people you're surrounding yourself with, because there could be some jealousy and you're going to want to weed that person out pretty quickly. That's where the deception is coming from for many of you, actually, especially for those of you in couple relationships. Really, zone in, intuitively assess anybody who's talking about your relationship. And honestly, a message that just came through very, very, very strongly for you, Virgo. If there's a friend that is constantly talking about your relationship, even if they seem to be happy for you, but it's sort of like overdone, that's the one. That's the one you're going to want to be a little cautious with, okay? Really focus in the next couple of weeks, because they may be saying something to you and putting out a different kind of energy toward your relationship. That is not the kind of person you're going to want to confide in if you're having an issue with the partner. But this is beautiful energy, okay? We have this could be the one worth waiting for. If you are single, it is worth the breakup. It was worth learning the healthy boundaries. Okay, Virgo, you've met or are about to meet this beautiful new partner you have an actual real life with, real love with, real family with. For some of you, you are already there, okay? You're past the karmic stuff and the deceptive stuff. You get that, but that's like way past. Your friends and trusting in that. You've refocused your group of friends. You have better people around you. You are still socializing. Now the one comes through, okay? The one has come through. You're not just feeling like they were worth waiting for. You're starting to feel like every single thing that you went through prepared you for a love that's bigger and better than you could have ever imagined. And part of that process helps you, if I can pick this card up, heal and forgive the past. Anything that still lingers, especially if it's resentment. Some of that anger toward like an ex, someone who really wasted your time, someone who was truly deceptive in the past. This new love officially heals everything. You don't even care that you had the bad experience with an ex, because this new person's so good for you. It's like everything was worth it. If you were given the opportunity to go back and change anything in the past, you wouldn't take that opportunity, because maybe karmically you wouldn't have been able to align with this person. That's how special this person is when they come into your life. Also trust this, Virgo. Your partner may be having that same experience with you. This love, when it comes in, this one that is truly worth waiting for, that makes sense of all of the past, the good and the bad, okay? And everything in between. This person feels that way for you. This is really game-changing for you. For many of you, you already know who this is. But for those of you who are still going through breakups, still grieving, or you've been single for quite some time, this is why you want to step away from work. This is why you want to start prioritizing some downtime, socializing, being out with friends, because this is the kind of breakthrough that is possible for you in April and the few months ahead. This is the kind of energy that's here. Now, you have the option to say, well, work is still more important. I don't really feel like starting over brand new in a relationship. Don't worry about it. We all have multiple opportunities to meet new people down the road. And I'm definitely feeling a little bit of resistance there. Not from all Virgos, but there's a little bit of that energy coming through. So this isn't about pressuring you to say, all right, I'm going to prioritize this when I'm not ready. Get ready, self-love, that's where it's at. And if work isn't just a distraction, you really are loving what you do, and that's why you're working so hard. You know what? Loving what you do, having that connection, and having gratitude for being able to love what you do for work, that also calls in really great love eventually, so that's fine. But for those of you who are truly open and are ready for a different experience, this has arrived, okay? Give it time to manifest all the way down to the physical level. Healthy affirmation, self-love, but what you need to do here, it sits at the center of your reading. Spend time with your friends, socialize. There's Gemini connection here, guys. Flirt, crowns your reading. There's Gemini connection here without a doubt. There are so many similar cards here. But I will say this, Virgo, your energy feels heavier than Gemini did. What's beautiful about this new relationship, and it doesn't have to be with a Gemini, but it's going to have characteristics of dating a Gemini. You have this really fun friendship, this lightheartedness that shows up. You may have never had a connection like that before with anybody. They fill your heart with so much joy. And trust, Virgo, you will also be able to do this for your partner. But you have fun, okay? This flirtatious energy that comes through with this new partner that has that Gemini fun energy. They're going to feel like a best friend, but it'll be more than that. Okay, so pay attention to people who show up that are Gemini, that have those fun, silly, almost kind of innocent, childlike qualities to an extent. That's somebody who's going to bring a lot of light into you, okay, into your life. And you will be able to gift them with so many wonderful qualities and things as well. But that's what they're going to give you. Let that heaviness subside. I don't know why I'm feeling such heaviness for you guys, because this is such beautiful energy that's trying to come in. It could just be resistance. This could have been a really, really big issue that showed up in a past relationship, and you're not sure if you can trust anybody now. The truth is, when this person shows up, they are so pure of heart. They really care about you. They care about your highest good. This isn't something that you have to worry about with the new one. If somebody new shows up, you're not sure of their intentions, they're not proving to be super trustworthy, just X them out, because that's not what this energy is that's coming through for you, Virgo. It's very high vibing. Let's just hold this up. We've got this. This is the one, this fun, flirtatious energy, and you're going to have a beautiful friendship at the core, okay? Now let's take a look at bottom of the deck for you. Okay. We have to pay attention to the red flags. This really pertains to those of you who are single and you're meeting multiple people. Not everybody is showing up with this, I'm going to be the love of your life energy. Some people are just a repeat of the old karmic stuff. Feel that energy, see those red flags super quick and just cut them out. You don't need to repeat that, okay? For some of you, you're still in this karmic space where this is still feeling kind of dominant. It will get resolved. Trust your gut. If you're in a current relationship with somebody and something feels off, it probably is, Virgo. Have conversations, okay? Really have open communication, but I'm going to show you this. Bottom of the deck. Underneath, pay attention to red flags. Let's give your relationship a chance. If you are in a committed relationship, you know there's love there, you know that they're the one. This just isn't somebody that you give up on because some difficult karmic issues arise, okay? Surrounded in love, healthy affirmations, open communication, okay? I'm feeling this gets resolved, but look at this. As affirmation, healing family issues, it gets healed. Okay, so you still may be in the healing process this month, especially for those of you in committed relationships. Don't get too caught up, okay? Trust that you're moving toward a better energy. If you're single and you're still kind of grieving these difficult situations in the past, reasons why other people, why you can't be with them anymore, try to have an open heart as you go into the second half of April, because something much bigger is trying to come through here. All in all, Virgo, yep, some karmic stuff, okay? Inevitable here, but you are healing. You and your partner are healing. It's going to be worth going through. If you're single, there's someone coming through that's worth waiting for. If you are in a committed relationship, it's gotten a little difficult lately. The breakthrough is worth waiting for. The healing is worth going through all of it for, because you move forward as a stronger unit together. It actually greatly benefits your relationship, okay? But I will say this, be careful of friends that you have around you. There are some awesome people around you too, but be careful of people who are jealous. Have that conversation with your partner. If you have a partner and you know that their friends, they raise some red flags. That could be the red flag that you're feeling. It's not necessarily your partner, anything you guys are dealing with together, but it could be something, the friend saying, your partner comes home, they start questioning you about things. Call your partner out on that. Make your partner more aware of the energy that's surrounding them too. They might not be able to see it. Enlighten them. Okay? But Virgo, this is beautiful. You have amazing love that's here, that's showing up for you. Keep an open heart. If you're single and you don't want to be single anymore, there's a very high likelihood that this one is coming through this month. Okay? This energy is super close to you. If you are in a committed relationship, don't give up on them. Just work through it, move forward, get back to that place, that flirtatious, fun place. It's going to heal things. You're going to have fun again, more passion. It's all going to be worth it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back May 1st for your full month of May general and love reading. In the meantime, I hope that you found this helpful. If you still need further clarity, reach out to me. I will make availability for you guys, even though my availability is kind of going super fast these days, but we'll work it out for a personal reading if you feel like you need some healing. Okay, I'm here for you as well, but I'm sending you so much love, light, and gratitude, Virgo. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.